Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to be playing F1 2020. This is my team Road to Glory series. This is episode 21. We're at the Brazilian Grand Prix. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. Now, as you can see on screen now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. Mercedes have pretty much dominated this season when it comes to wins. Then it's Sebastian Vettel in third with 212 points. Only 4 points behind him is Max Verstappen in fourth with 208 points. 9 points behind him is me in fifth with 199 points. Not too far behind me, 14 points behind me to be precise, is Charles Leclerc in sixth place with 185 points. Then is Alexander Albon in 7th with 127. Then there's a sizable gap to 8th place, Daniel Ricciardo with 79. Sergio Perez in 9th with 66. And finally, rounding out the top 10 is Carlos Sainz in 10th place in the McLaren with 49 points. Only 2 points clear over 11th place man Daniel Kvyat with 47 points. Then in the constructors, Mercedes have just flown away with it, 697 points. They're 300 points clear of second place team Ferrari with 497. They've got a sizable gap to third place Red Bull with 435, who have double what we have in fourth place with 199 points. Impact Racing, we have a sizable lead over Renault in fifth place with 109 points. Then there's only 3 points separating Renault to sixth place team Racing Point with 106. Then in seventh place is McLaren with 77 points. Only 5 points separating AlphaTauri and McLaren, who are in eighth place with 72 points. Then it's Alfa Romeo in ninth with 40. Haas in 10th with 8. And finally Williams in 11th place with 0 points. They're the only team with 0 points so far this season. Don't think they'll be very happy with that. With 0 points. Even Haas have got some points. We start qualifying 1. Got a car in front of me. I think that's a Williams. Hopefully it doesn't affect me. Rode the curb there, but I don't think it was too bad there. Didn't affect me too much. DRS, shortest run to the line. And it is 1 minute 80. Not bad. That's in a qualifying 1. Valtteri Bottas won qualifying 1, 2 tenths quicker than Sebastian Vettel. I finished in 12th. Very happy to see my teammates in 14th. So he got through to qualifying 2. Very happy about that. Only a 10th difference between me and my teammate. So the first 6 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Lance Stroll, Kevin Magnussen, Esteban Ocon, Romain Grosjean, George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. We jump straight into qualifying 2 now. Just across the second sector. I'm 2 tenths up. Rode the curb again. Turned a bit too early on the left and now the right, almost went onto the grass. Shortest run to the line once again, and we do a 1 minute 7.7. Our quickest time so far. For those of you who don't know the rule in qualifying 2, the tires you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2, the tires you start the race with. If you get into qualifying 3, that is the end of qualifying 2. As you can see, Charles Leclerc won qualifying 2, although Bottas qualified on the mediums. Not too sure how he did that, only 2 tenths slower than Charles Leclerc. Not only that, he was still faster than his teammate, even though his teammate was on the soft, so I'm not too sure what was going on there. I was able to get through 10th place, very close though to being eliminated, though I had almost 2 tenths up on 11th place. But the next 6 cars eliminated are Daniel Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, my teammate, in 13th place, Mick Schumacher, 14th, Antonio Giovinazzi, 15th, Kimi Raikkonen, and 16th is Daniel Kvyat. Very close between the 2 Alfa Romeo drivers. Now here we go to qualifying 3. For a good result here. Mr. Apex completely on the second corner there. That was terrible. Probably cost me a tenth, maybe 2, maybe even 3 tenths of a second, to be honest. Took that corner quite well there. Did run too far wide, which is good. 9.5 minutes left to go in the session. Really trying to use all the track. Color Science currently quickest, 1 minute 7.5. Nice Bottas, 1 minute 6.8. Didn't go as far wide as I did in qualifying 2 or 1, so that wasn't too bad. Let's see what my time is. Is it the quickest for my qualifying? Yes, it is. 1 minute 7.5.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Hamilton, Bottas and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So that's the end of qualifying 3. I qualified in 9th place. Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas got 1st and 2nd. So Mercedes locked out the front row of the grid. Nicely done from Lewis Hamilton there. Charles Leclerc in 3rd, Max Verstappen in 4th, Sebastian Vettel in 5th, Alexander Albon in 6th, Pierre Gasly in 7th, Carlos Sainz in 8th, I'm in 9th, and Lando Norris is in 10th place. Here we are on the grid. So we have a one-stop strategy, 36 laps. Gonna go soft tyres for 13 laps, then hard tyres for 23. Not interested in doing a 2-stop strategy. Just lose way too much time there. Personalize the strategy and make sure I'm only a lap overfueled. Alright, here we go. 3 laps, 4 laps, 5 laps, we are racing! And we're off. Good, very good start for me there. On the inside of Gasly. Got the inside line. Got to try and outbrake him. Got Bottas right in front of me, so too Verstappen. Verstappen's got a good bit of traction there. He's on the outside of Bottas. It seems to be Verstappen's favourite line, to be honest, the outside of that corner. Looks like Hamilton's leading, going into the first corner. Leclerc is in 2nd. I think I just tapped Verstappen there with my front wing. Just quickly having a look. Didn't get any damage, thank goodness for that. Verstappen's got a good launch. He's now ahead of Bottas. Bottas is on the mediums. Oh, look at Vettel. Vettel's able to steam up the inside. I'm not allowing that, so I steam right back up his inside now. Able to get back to position. Very eventful opening lap here of the race. One thing I want to do right now is, while Bottas is on the mediums, to just try and stay with him. Just try and stay with him and possibly take advantage of the tyre difference. Here we are on lap 5. Still able to stay with Bottas. Bottas losing ground on Verstappen. And I'm pulling away from Gasly right now. So things are looking good. Rich overtake. I'm trying to do everything I can to not only keep up with Bottas, but try and catch and pass him. Now this section of the track, I was anticipating me being better than him because I'm on the soft, so that gives me more grip. So in just twisty section, I'm expecting to be able to catch up to Bottas just a little bit more, just to put me on a nice position to have DRS and pass him down the pit straight.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
I really do like the camera view on the top right. Couldn't race with that though. Here we go. Overtake, Rich, DRS, slipstream. Look at the speed I'm gaining on him. Look at the speed, slipstream. Down the inside. Brake nice and early. Make sure I make the corner. There we go. Nice and easy. Although now though, Bottas is going to get DRS. So as you can see, I'm having a look back just to make sure he's not pushing at me. And you see I moved to the center of the track just to make sure if he did have a run on me, I'd have enough time to move over to the inside if necessary. But I was able to complete that overtake. Very happy about that, up into 4th place. So far, so good for me. Haven't been able to pull away from Bottas.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
That 13. Got Bottas still right behind me. Haven't been able to get away from him. Now at this moment, my soft tyres are starting to feel a bit old, whereas his mediums are probably better than my soft tyres right now. So the paradigm has shifted. The paradigm has shifted now. At this point, I believe I'm going into the pits.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Lewis Hamilton's pitted as well. I believe that's Lewis in front of me. Verstappen's just about to go by.
Go now.
2.4. Not a bad pit stop. That's my one and only
stay
stop.
Clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
That is my one and only stop. And right now, what I can't afford is any mistakes. Just want a clean out lap. Came out just ahead of Kvyat, which was very important. I got held up by him. He was on the hard tyres, same tyres as me right now, but I believe he started on those hard tyres. Things would have been very difficult for me. Would have wasted, what, maybe a second, maybe even two behind Kvyat through this twisty second sector. Verstappen's got Giovinazzi ahead of him. Norris and Albon pit.
Mick is in the pits. Mick in the pits.
Okay, my teammate's in the pits. Starting to pull away from Kvyat now. Bottas is continuing. Going for at least an extra lap more than me. Kind of surprised that Verstappen hasn't got by Giovinazzi yet. Looks like he's holding up Verstappen quite a bit, Giovinazzi. And here we are. At 15, currently in 8th place. So as you can see, as you just saw there on the far left, Bottas is coming out of the pits right now. Oh, this is going to be extremely close. Extremely close. Oh, Verstappen hasn't got past Giovinazzi yet. I'm just able to stay ahead of Bottas. This is going to be really close. He's on a brand new set of hard tyres. And Mercedes is a better car than mine. He's in the slipstream. He's going to try it around the outside. And this is very brave. This is very, very brave. I try and squeeze him out a little bit, but it's still there. Still fighting, a bit of a twitch there, but I'm able to keep my position there. Very happy about that. That was quite nerve-wracking to see Bottas come out of the pit lane right next to me. But ultimately, I was able to keep my position. Get a view from Valtteri Bottas's point of view now. Disengaged. Actually, he's not using overtake. Kind of surprised by that. He's using DRS though. Kind of surprised he didn't use overtake, to be honest. Would have been a lot closer than he was. Right now I've got Mercedes right behind me. What I need to focus on is just trying to keep concentrating, keep calm. Got Giovinazzi right in front of me now. And Bottas is right behind me as well, so I can't afford any mistakes. I can't afford to be held up by Giovinazzi here. I really can't. So I'm in overtake. DRS is about to be activated. In Rich, don't have much overtake, so I'm going to have to force it. Look at this, oh, Giovinazzi, oh, right in the middle of the track. That was dirty. That was really dirty from Gio there.
In first place.
That was really dirty from Gio. The fact that he moved to the middle of the track rather than the inside or staying on the racing line was very dirty from Giovinazzi. Not to mention he hasn't pitted yet. So we're on 2 different strategies. So the fact that he would work so hard to try and block me, I don't understand that, to be honest with you. But that was very dirty. I had to pay close attention to that. If I didn't brake maybe a second later, then I would have smashed into the back of Giovinazzi and lost my front wing. So at that point, I was very annoyed with Giovinazzi, very annoyed. As you can see, put into Rich, put into overtaking. I just want to get by him as quickly as I can. The last thing I want is to get any damage from Gio. He doesn't pit, which I was hoping for. Got DRS. Just run out of ERS. And I just send one. I just send one. Go a bit wide. And I can't keep it, but I've got good traction and I've got the position. Now, at this point, as I got by Giovinazzi, I was hoping that he'd do what he did to me against Bottas. But as you can see, Bottas just sails by Giovinazzi like he's not even there. So he was willing to defend for his life against me, but then against Bottas, not so much. They're all side by side though, but Bottas has got the inside line for this corner, so it should be a pretty easy one for him. So that's me up into 4th place, where I was before the pit stops, and obviously Bottas is up into 5th, where he was before. We jumped to lap 24, 4th v 5th, me and Bottas once again. I'm getting a bit tired of Bottas, to be honest now. Bottas got a good run on me, slipstream, DRS I'm assuming. I'm on the inside, and I just keep the position. I just push him as wide as I can, and he had to brake to let me go by, and I keep my position. Now, interestingly enough, is what's going on ahead of me. 2nd and 3rd, we're on the exact same lap, lap 24. Verstappen is closing in on Hamilton. Now, I don't know what it is about this track and the Red Bulls, but in real life, Max Verstappen is absolutely amazing. And also, it seems in the game too, Verstappen and Red Bull are just unbelievably good around Brazil, because here is Verstappen pressurizing Hamilton. He's got DRS. Not too sure about his camera view though, to be honest. Same with Hamilton's. I was kind of hoping that one of these two would have a decent camera view, but nope, neither of them do. Bit disappointed though. I could see Verstappen in the wing mirror there for Hamilton, but not too sure about those camera views, to be honest. Once again, DRS for Verstappen, and once again, Hamilton's able to survive. I do believe that the Mercedes has a better top speed than the Red Bull, so that's definitely something that they're going to have to worry about. Lap 26, a lap later, once again, Verstappen and Hamilton still fighting each other. Now this is a nice camera view, and also his helmet don't look too bad for Verstappen, to be honest. White and a bit of gold there. Got Jimmy is very close to Hamilton this time. He's very, very close. I'm assuming he's activated overtake. He's on the outside. That's very ambitious from Verstappen. Lap 27, and he just sails by him. That was a bit surprising. I'm wondering if Hamilton was a bit low on overtake, or his fuel mode was lower than Rich, because that was a bit weird how Verstappen was able to just sail by him so easily there. So that's Verstappen up into 2nd place. Now what can he do about Charles Leclerc now? We jump to lap 29. Oh, contact again. And there's a piece of front wing there that came off. I think that was Bottas there. Me and Bottas fighting. As you can see there, front left end plate of the Mercedes has been knocked off. Bit of contact there between me and Bottas. Able to keep my position though, thank goodness. So Bottas is going to get a bit of understeer now from the damage to his front wing. Just got past, I believe that was Nicholas Latifi of the Williams. Bottas dives into the pits. I was kind of surprised that it dealt that much damage there, our contact, that he needed to dive into the pits immediately. Put on soft tyres, so I'm assuming he's going to go for the fastest lap of the race. Front nose changed as well, front wing. See where he ends up. Comes out the pit lane. He's in 14th place for lap 30, just 6 laps left to go. 14th place for Bottas. Can he at least get into the points? Because even though he may get fastest lap, you need to be in the top 10 in order for that fastest lap, and the 1 point that's associated with that in order for you to get it. So as you just saw, Valtteri Bottas just set the fastest lap of the race. So I'm a bit of a no man's land here with 1 more lap to go after this one, lap 35 or 36. 9 seconds behind Hamilton, and I'm 5 seconds clear of Gasly. So I'm in a bit of no man's land here. Right now I'm just trying to focus on not making any mistakes here, just getting to the end of the race without any issues. Verstappen hasn't been able to close in significantly on Leclerc, who's currently leading. So if Leclerc is able to win, it's been a really long time since I've seen a Ferrari win a race, to be honest, in my career mode right now. So this will be a nice change. Normally it's either Bottas or Hamilton, mainly Hamilton winning.
This is your final lap of the race.
Or me on the odd occasion, when things go absolutely right for me. Like all the planet aligns, and maybe Hamilton or Bottas or even Vettel or Leclerc walk under a ladder or see a black cat or something.
10.6 seconds.
Final lap of the race.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Very happy with my performance in this race. Haven't put a foot wrong, to be honest. I could have with Giovinazzi earlier, with his overly aggressive defending. But aside from that, I'm very happy with how this race has gone. Defended quite well against Bottas. Leclerc, as you can see, has won the race. Well done to him. As I come around the final corner. To take 4th place. Very, very happy about that. There we go.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Yep. I'll take that. Very good race indeed. Alexander Albon, driver of the day. Okay.
And so the celebrations begin.
As you can see,
they are indeed.
Drivers World Champion.
Times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is
well done to him.
Simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers Champion.
Even though he's celebrating now,
A great race then.
who
Very
didn't
much
know
as we've
that
come to expect.
Hamilton was going to be Drivers
And a
World Champion?
Fantastic win here at Interlagos.
It's kind of
What do you think it
inevitable,
was,
really.
Hans, that gave
So,
them the edge over the competition today?
well done
I
to
feel
Hamilton.
Like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Here we see more celebrations from Lewis Hamilton. And that's the end of the race. So we have Charles Leclerc, who's won the race. Well done to him. There's Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, me in 4th, Pierre Gasly in 5th, Sebastian Vettel in 6th, Carlos Sainz in 7th, who finished race started. 8th place is Daniel Ricciardo, 9th is Sergio Perez, and 10th is Alexander Albon, who's moved from 15th to 10th. Lando Norris in 11th, Valtteri Bottas in 12th, so that's where he finished. And he got the fastest lap of the race, but because he didn't finish in the top 10, he didn't get a point. Let's go to the standings. So 42 points between Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. So as you saw, he's Drivers' World Champion. Verstappen's able to close the gap on Valtteri Bottas, though. No, my mistake. It's not Bottas. Sorry, it's Max Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel. 6 points separating those two. I'm in 5th place, only 9 points behind Vettel now. Then it's Charles Leclerc in 6th, Alexander Albon in 7th, Daniel Ricciardo in 8th, Sergio Perez in 9th, and 10th is Carlos Sainz. Then we move on to the constructor standings. As you can see, Mercedes 712 points. No one else is even in the 500s, yet Mercedes is in the 700s. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Ferrari 2nd, Red Bull 3rd. My team, Impact Racing, is in 4th place.
An exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
No real changes in the constructor standings, to be honest.
You were cutting your way through the field during the race.
Let's go with... It didn't look like anyone else had as much grip as we did.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
There's no secret. It's about having a great team and car.
Appreciate your time.
So we've got Team Acclaim and cash as well. Right now I'm saving the money that I get. Obviously I need to renew my teammate's contract. I think at the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's either that or I get someone new. I am considering getting someone new, possibly George Russell, but I'm also thinking about... I'm not too sure whether at the beginning of next season, do I get a lump of money or do I have to work with whatever I have left once I get a new driver? I'm not too sure about that. We go straight into the activities. So weight training to improve my teammates' pace. Powertrain equipment update. And supplier HQ tour. Then we go over to the R&D. So the 2 Aero components that failed for me, I have enough resource points to buy them both. So that's what I'm going to do now. Ready for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Final race of the season. And then I also have a little bit more resource points left. So I decided to adapt the internal combustion engine durability 1. Just so it's ready for next season. Now we advanced time. Shouldn't be any issues with the components. As you can see, they go on.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
So I've got 9 million right now to spend, which is good. 476 resource points, which I believe is enough to buy another, to adapt another part, sorry, for the durability. Have a look at the chassis, powertrain. Ultimately, I buy the gearbox durability. We're right at the bottom of durability. That's the end of this video. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links will, as usual, are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you all again tomorrow for my Fortnite live stream. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Laters.